Adults are going to be ringing in the new year with a glass of bubbly and maybe a few resolutions.
But kids can also benefit by making new commitments in the new year. So we have our mid-morning pediatrician, Dr. Gigi Chawla from Children's Minnesota, here to share some ideas. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
This is a cool idea to get kids involved with New Year's resolutions. Is there kind of an age where you think it's appropriate to start?
Probably right around kindergarten age. So right when they can start, doing their own homework and writing their own lists, that's their time to start really focusing on what can I be doing too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, so many parents make kind of health resolutions that are focused in language that I wonder if it's appropriate for kids. You know what I mean? If you as an adult are saying, I want to lose weight in the new year, do kids kind of hear that and think, oh, should I be doing that too?
Yeah, I think the way that we'd love to really frame that up is I'm going to choose me and I'm going to choose to be healthy, a healthy me.
Right.
And so starting with what am I going to do to be healthy? The first step probably for all people and for kids is start each day with a glass of water. Right, the very first thing. It helps wake you up, it gets you energized, relieves the dehydration. Great for kids going to school for learning, so that might be the very first step.
And you could do kind of a checklist to make sure. What are some other ideas for kids that you think are appropriate?
Yeah, I think the other one that's so hard is what can you do to expand kids' diets and get them more exercise and activity? That's always so hard. They've got to want to do that at the same time. But, instead picking a resolution that was something like, each month we're going to try a new food or a new fruit or vegetable just to expand our palates. That could be really helpful.
A lot of times I think we think of resolutions as things that we want to change in ourselves. But I like the movement that we've seen of people making goals where you have like a vision board or things like that. That's stuff that kids can really get into, right?
Absolutely. And if you help, they can make their own vision board, right? This year I'm going to X. Do something like have acts of kindness. And then once a week, put on, you can make it as a handprint, cut it out, and put up their acts of kindness that they can put on their own vision board on their wall.
What are some of the benefits to teaching kids to set a goal and to follow through with it? It seems like starting early could actually have some great benefits later on in life.
Absolutely, it does. And think about how important the modeling is. So
holding you responsible too.
Exactly. They need to see that it's important to you as an adult, as their mentor, to see your own progress with your own goals.
I tell you, years ago when I had a resolution to work out more, I did something as dopey as like putting gold stars on the calendar.
Oh, those are great though.
But it was a great way of visualizing like, hey, all right, this is what I've pledged to do and I'm going to do it.
And really making sure you call it out for the whole family, and so you hold yourself to some little mini timelines, like this is how I'm doing, and right around at the dinner table when you're having your meals together, how are you doing against your goals, and really talking about what are the challenges.
Yeah, very neat. When it comes to teenagers, what's a good way to encourage them? Is it already looking at colleges? Is it expanding and trying a new sport? What are some good ideas there?
Right, I think, again, being really, it's a time to be very introspective, right? What are the things that you're happy about, and what are the things that you really wish you could change? It's really easy as the parent to say, you need to change that, but it has to be something that they want to change about themselves. And so maybe it is, I wish I was more active in sports, or I wish I had a different friend group, or I wish I knew a new language that I never got a chance to try.
Really
so, starting some of those things can be helpful.
Very good. Dr. Gigi, thanks for coming in. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.